YouTube family, the Maverick in the space again, still with the best and most credible opinion. Still fair and fearless analysis. And remember, all roads lead to the National Stadium Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. One of the biggest match in Jamaica football history. One victory to glory. That's how the thing set, you know. And do remember, you know, the Royal Navy white overproof rum are still the best and most credible partners. With the Reggae boys on this World Cup journey, are just like how the Mavericks still have the best and most credible opinion. Royal Navy white overproof rum, best and most credible partners to the Reggae boys. But here am I, Mezze, now, looking forward to the game here. You see, because the coaching staff and the decision of Coach McLaren been so unpredictable as it relates to game by game for the campaign here, I'm going to give you my starting 11 for the game against Curacao. You know, and then now you can look possibly now upon where you think McLaren are going to do. But me can tell you, so when me think McLaren are going to do in terms of team selection, I don't necessarily where McLaren are going to do. I talk about McLaren. When you look on the Reggae boys coaching setup, when you watch a game and you see the camera pan to the Jamaica bench, I whole pack coaches sit down there, you know. You see McLaren and you see about 3 assistants, and you know say Rudolph Speed is somewhere in the stadium or in the stands. So it's a massive coaching panel Jamaica have. And somehow me feel like team selection, me don't know. I don't know if a team selection by committee and McLaren have the last say. But some of the team selection them kind of puzzling people. But you see for that game here, you me that select that game here. Remember since that game where we have to win, you know. Remember Jamaica we there, you know. National Stadium we there, you know. Me I remain with the spine of the team. You don't know Andre Blake in a goal. If Richard King get better, me I work back with Richard King and Ethan Pinnock. Because you see, me don't want to change too much at this late stage, you know. Probably if it was the early part of the final round, would have gone a different way. But it's like how we there now. Me don't want to change too much at this late stage. So me I go King and Pinnock if King recover from a little knock where me did. And then of course, left back, me I stay with Greg Lee, you know. For the same stability thing. Because Greg Lee is a stable and steady left back. Him attack and him defend with tenacity. Me like that about him. Right back now, the coach come here to Oldgate the other day. And then you have Lembikisa who always play. But in fairness, you know, if he say Lembikisa is a bit of a defensive liability. And you don't want no defensive liability really in a team where you know say you have to go win, you know, in a game where you know you have to go win, you know. And in addition to being a defensive liability, I don't know if him is all that much of an attacking asset where that cancel out him defensive liability. So, based on what we say, Oldgate was pretty conservative in the game against Trinidad. I feel the coach wanted a conservative right wing back. I could probably gamble and go for Oldgate ahead of Lembikisa over the side. If the situation of the game requires them go for Nico, which are the new player later down in the game, well, so be it. Now, as it relates to midfield now, which are the key area, the problem area, the trouble area. You know, say Isaac Hayden is a staple, as they see them. Now, this is when I'm going to get creative now. Come in and play Bobby Reed, you know. Me a drop Bobby Reed. And me a go. Me a go back for Casey Palmer. Because I see Casey Palmer flying on him there, so I assume from him there, he can play. Casey Palmer, but here who me now? Here who me a play for Bobby Reed? Now, John Russell, me a go for Bobby Reed, you know. Because John Russell is a bona fide goal threat. Him always a look for push up and try get something going with the goal. See? So me a go for John Russell, Casey Palmer, and Isaac Hayden. Up top, Ronaldo Cephas, obviously. And then now, me a go BOYZ, you know. Yeah, man, me a go BOYZ center forward. And then now, Whisper for start, you know. And then me take it from there, so. So, Cephas, BOYZ, Whisper. Me not start the Mario Gray. If needs be and Whisper having a below par game, me take him off on the bench. If he needs some energy and the game I get tight, for a minute or two, me go for Dixon. Yeah? So me I go BOYZ, Whisper, and Cephas. Midfield, me I go John Russell, me I go Isaac Hayden, and me done tell you already say, if Casey Palmer there, we are going Casey Palmer. And my team that. how me look. Strategically now me decide how me deal with it. Which phase of the game me I go for the goal. Me don't know if I go decide say, depend on how Curacao come out. We might go for them, go for the first goal and the first 15. If not, we relax, take control of the game and go for it in the second quarter of the first half. And so you have to do them things there, you know. And of course, importantly, you want the team to play with a certain amount of intensity in a game like this. Part of the big problem with the Jamaica team in recent games where we're in that position here is because we play too much game with a lack of intensity. When you look at the Trinidad game, the intensity never there, no? Yeah, man, the intensity never there. We get the goal out and nothing from CFAS. But the intensity just laps and the team just almost like we are playing a regular league game in England. The intensity never there. So in addition to naming that starting 11 there, you know, my sermon to them in the changing room, you know, I'm going to be intensity. Because we have to play with more intensity than Curacao. Because here we know, we not going to control the game through midfield, you know. We don't give up the goals, so we're not going to control the most possession and we're not going to control the tempo of the game through midfield. So whatever Curacao do, when them dip on the ball, we have to pressure them and we have to press them and we have to show more intensity than them. Otherwise, you don't have no chance to that game. So what do you think about my starting 11? What do you think about my starting 11? We love my starting 11. And I'm going to talk to Whisper. I'm going to whisper to Whisper and say, Whisper, that thing that you come on and Trinidad with can't work, you know. You have to get more involved and you have to come for the ball and want the ball, otherwise I'm going to take you off. Man, don't want to play them REGGAE around there, Dix around there, play around there. We have options on the bench. So you just come out and give me your full effort. One of the things I start Whisper is that I say Whisper put out on social media thing. You basically are telling people them same confidence and Jamaica go win, you know. I like that. I like the attitude there. You give Whisper a chance to show the people if you back up him talk with him action for the field. That's why I go Whisper. Plus, from where we did see a Whisper in another game against Bermuda, they look like a different level of player now. He just never get into the game against Trinidad. But there's no doubt about Whisper quality. We all know Whisper quality. And just him, the Avan, you know, that desire kept there in a game like this. And of course, them said this big advocate gone back on yard with some personal issues. You know, somebody tell me, say, somebody close to him is seriously ill. For instance, the man a coach a team and the team reach where it reach. And the man decides him, have to leave the team. You know, say, must something serious. So me understand say something life-threatening and they been have to move. But a battle with there, a war with there. You know, we hard go to the advocate. But we don't have time for sorry for you right now. After the game, and we get the result, we check on you and see if you're alright and make sure say everything alright. But on the side of people, remember, one game to glory, one game to the World Cup in 2026. 90 minutes of intensity. 90 minutes of grinding out a result. And you see, we have to tell you now about the 12th man. In fact, I'm going to tell you about the 12th man. But I'm not going to tell you now in another video. I'll drop the next video and tell you about the 12th man. And talk about 12th man. Remember, Randy, your white overproof from best and most credible partner of the REGGAE boys. Just like all the Maverick are the best and most credible opinion and fair and fearless analysis. Ready for the world. Ready for Curacao. That is it, you know. Maverick out and about. Right now it's all about World Cup qualification. Yeah, about to have an blinker. A one way we are look. Qualification. We don't have no time to look for the other Maverick them now. Because I can't see them. And those World Cup qualification, the thing there. Tunnel vision. Yeah.